By the way, I wanted to say sorry for attacking you when we first met.
Fret not. If nothing else, it made our encounter that much more lively.
I know, but...
An opponent like this should be easy.
Let's take this! Thunderblade! Illuminate! Eat this!
Dragon
Do it!
Here you are!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
It's a duel beyond!
I'm just getting to it!
Seems about right to me.
Right, here goes! Glory Gamora! I'm on Dragon Ignite! You're mine! I'm not done!
Where are you going?
Dragon
Sounds like a concrete astral energy!
Say no more! No chance! I'm not done! You're finished! You're mine! You're finished!
I'll smash you!
Take this!
I'm on
Dragon Form! Dragon Form! Tornado Alpha!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Not a chance! I'm not done! Dragon Form!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
What's this thing?
Pow!
You're mine!
Astral energy!
No further!
By the power!
Dragon
These ones can run rings around us!
Here I come! Dragon
Astral energy!
Say no more! No chance! I'm not done!
This one's mine!
It's over!
Here's a healing
Like
astral
it!
energy!
Anything in armor is all mine!
You're mine!
I'll harass you!
Dragon Form! Dragon Form!
Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more! Not today!
Raging cascade!
Dragon Form! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet and... This is the power of the blazing sword!
This looks nice and tough. Pow!
Dragon
Form!
Here's evil!
Now or never.
Cleanser! Your wings won't save you from me! Astral energy!
Say no more!
There!
Rising Wyvern!
Flying fury! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you
Now!
take care of them?
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here I go! Dragon!
Now I'm in.
Astral Arts?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Lightning kinetic!
Start up!
Thunderblade! Not in your dreams!
Rip and tear!
I owe you one.
Orb!
Here I come! Dragon Form! form!
Freeze laser! Dance in the
Show
wind!
me! In an instant! Impact block!
Here, let me help.
Power Dragon!
Dragon form!
Freeze Lancer!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Hey, didn't we come through here earlier?
That's... Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know where we are anymore.
Everything around us looks the same. It's easy to get turned around. Right, here goes! Here I come! Dragon form!
Annihilation! Is that really hard?
Got fire!
I've got you! Let him mark you!
The enemy is all yours! Dragon form!
More for the stockpile!
Glacial Spear!
Here I come!
Where are you going? Lightning condemned! Here's the healing! Illuminate the sky! Come forward!
Dragon form!
Water!
Dragon form!
Here we go! Not in your dreams!
No further! It's over!
Glacial Spear!
Dragon form!
Freeze Lancer! Light asteroid! Illuminate the sky!
There you are! Dragon form!
Shattering the pieces!
Attack! Evil!
You're mine! It's over!
Raging storm! So much! Illuminate the
Dragon form! You're mine! It's over!
I'm on a roll now!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Nicely done.
We seem to have come across something a little unusual.
Gotta break through! Going to forward! Dragon Swarm!
Gemini Aqua! I'll heal you all!
First strike! I'll tear you apart!
Searing Headstorm!
You finish!
Ready!
Dragon Swarm! Ignite! Dragon Swarm!
Armor won't save you!
Now!
Remember!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
That's my cue!
Dragon Swarm! Shut him down! Dragon Swarm! First strike!
Holy Land! Lunar Corruption!
Dragon Swarm!
I'll end you!
Annihilation! Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Well then, let's keep moving.
Hey, Shion? Do you, you know...
What is it?
Do you remember that conversation we had?
No backing down!
No escape! Dragon Swarm!
Dragon
I'm not getting real and cute and stuff, but they're vicious!
This one's all
Raging
mine!
Cascade!
Flying free! Why can't they just
Xion, can you take care of that one?
No sooner said than done!
Armor won't save you!
You're finished!
Now
Here we go!
Glacial
Try harder! Take this! You're finished! Time to let it rip! Dragon Swarm! This is all mine!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Raging Cascade!
Dragon Swarm! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Will this help?
Triple Demon Fang!
Illuminate the
Dragon Swarm!
Holy Glitter! Holy Land!
No escape! Dragon Swarm! My God!
Raging Cascade!
Burn in hell! It's over!
Astral Energy!
Dragon Swarm!
Purge Malevolence!
Do it! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Dance in the wind!
No!
Evil!
Dragon You're mine!
Freeze Lancer!
Dragon Swarm!
Do it!
Remote!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
barely a blip on our radar.
That's my cue.
Let him down. Take this. You picked the wrong fight.
I'll finish you here and now!
Look sharp.
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Here I go. One more. It's over.
Rising Spell.
Hit here. Flame of Stars.
Glacial Spear!
Dragon Storm.
Lightning Orb.
I'll smash you!
It's over.
Raging Storm. Astral Energy.
Say no more.
I'm ready for the next battle.
That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it.
You're so strong, Xion. Even after everything you've been through.
I wouldn't say I'm strong. I don't know what would have... happened to me if I'd stayed alone.
I think you would have endured. As long as you remember you're never truly alone, that thought can get you through a lot. See? Even Hoodle knows you're not alone.
I'm glad to have you in my corner, Hoodle.
Man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Glory to power!
In here!
Dragon
Your head! I guess not even there!
coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Tempest!
Double Demon Fang!
Get out of bed! Denied!
Where are you going? Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more! Eat that!
And again! Not on my watch!
Dragon Form! Swirling Alpha!
Eat this! My ultra!
You're mine!
Here, let me help! Eat that!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Eliminate the Grave
Dragon Form!
Holy Glimmer! Holy Lift!
There!
Healing!
Dragon Form!
Raging Cascade!
Away! Dragon Form!
Eliminate the
I'm not done! Dragon Form!
You know how what I can do! In a bind?
Got you! Mega Ray!
I'll finish you here and now!
No escape!
By the power of
Dragon Form! Ignite!
Infernal punch!
Dragon Form!
Do it!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Not a chance!
Motivation!
Strike!
I never miss!
Dragon Form!
Far enough!
This is the win!
Dragon
Here,
Form!
corruption!
Take this!
Lunar Blast
Dragon
Pile!
Form!
Thunder
It's
Wheel!
over!
More where that came from!
Got this!
Tempest
Dragon Form!
Annihilation! Mega Ray! Raging Storm!
It's on! Walk it! Knock to that!
Illuminate the dark!
Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane!
You're mine!
Armor won't save you!
Dragon Swarm!
Now we're not...
First strike!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Eat this!
What you doing? Dragon Swarm! Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane! Take this! Eagle Fly!
Astral energy! Lunar corruption!
You're...
Lightning
Dragon
Holy heal you all!
Here I come!
Holy land!
Dragon Swarm!
Healing
I'm not done!
Away!
Either
I
dirt!
really owe you one.
Where are you going?
I really owe you one.
Lord!
You picked the wrong fight!
Hurricane!
Take
Not
this!
on my watch!
I'm not
Eagle
done!
Fly!
You're finished!
Whirlwind Blade!
Raging Storm! Here's the evil!
Ready and
Here I
ready!
come!
I can carve through power in the groove!
Dragon Swarm!
Holy land! One more! Searing
I'm all up there!
Annihilation!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Dragon Form! Now or never! You're finished! Dragon Form!
Eat this!
You're mine! It's over! Dragon Form! River!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Step back! This one's all law!
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Consider yourself finished! Dragon Form!
Here comes water!
The flame inside is yours to be let free! The enemy heals us too!
We'll soon see about that!
Not today! Here I come! Here I come! I'm not done! I have no limits! Dragon Form! It's devastation! Crush! Coming through! Ha! Mount! Scarlet Inferno! Dragon Form!
I'm pretty worn out.
Wanna rest up for a bit?
of the trash.
This one's mine!
Armor won't save you!
This one's all mine!
In a bind?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Here I go!
Try harder! Dragon Swarm!
That freaking
Here's a
does
healing
it!
Dragon Swarm!
Great
Here we go! It's over!
Here, let me help.
Dragon
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here, let me help. First aid! Glacial
It's over! Dragon Swarm! You picked the wrong fight!
I'm on a roll now!
Chisora! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Could have been worse.
Take this! No chance!
Stardust!
Here I go! It's over!
You're finished! Here I come! You're finished! Dragon die!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Far enough!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here's a healing
Now!
heart!
You're mine! It's over! Sword Rain Alpha!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And pummel it to me!
Sword Rain Alpha!
There you do it!
Rally! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Will this help?
Dragon Swarm!
I'm just getting started!
Healing circle!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Talon
Dragon
Hurricane!
Dragon Swarm! Here I come!
Now or never.
No escape! Take this! Dragon Swarm! Dragon
I
Swarm!
never miss!
I can carve through armor!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Not today!
Confiscated!
Dragon Swarm!
Swallow dance!
Dragon Swarm!
Lightning orb! Mega ray!
Take that!
Here's a hero!
Dragon Swarm! Dragon Swarm! First strike!
Healing! I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar! Lunar Blast! Back into the
Dragon
fray!
Swarm!
I'll tear you up back
Sword
to the
Rain Alpha! I'm not done!
First strike!
I'll be saving this
Dragon Swarm!
Crossblade!
Dragon Swarm!
Just
This one's all mine!
illuminate the top!
You picked the wrong fight!
I'll run you through!
It's over!
Now you see what I can do! I'll end
Listen
you!
to it! Dragon Swarm!
Denied!
Where are you going?
Hello there!
Take this!
Here,
You're
let me
finished!
help.
Dragon Swarm!
More with that kid. Dragon Ray. Lightning.
Sweet
Dragon
blow!
You're
Let me
mine!
help you, Kyle. First aid.
Here I come!
Wind after
It's
wind.
over!
More with that kid.
Try harder! The blinding side is yours to be let free!
Waterfall.
Take this!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Swallow blade!
Let me help.
I'm Dragon Swarm! Here I come!
Now we're not-
Lunar blast.
Whirlwind snap! In a bind?
I'll heal you all. Celestial hammer.
Take this!
Healing strike. Thanks so
Now you
much.
see what I can do!
Good Rain Alpha!
I really owe you
Dragon
one.
Swarm!
Leave the cards to me!
Cyclone.
Denied!
Pistol!
Now I'm in the groove!
Dragon Swarm!
Pierce evil.
Try harder!
Now I'm in trouble!
Rain Alpha!
I could do this all
Not on
day!
my watch. Where are you going?
Do it!
Remote!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
I've used a bit too much healing.
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle?
You can never be...
Be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
There's certainly an abundance of water in this realm, isn't there?
Yeah, we won't have to worry about going hungry around here.
Is she saying she can get full off of just water?
Seriously, I'll fix you food while we're here. You don't have to worry.
Huh? Why are you two so concerned all of a sudden?
This is a true masterpiece!
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Do you mind if we chat?
Now there's something I never thought I'd...
Remember when we talked about what it was like for me growing up? Well,
My childhood? Maybe you missed the memo that was going around.
I know. Just whatever you can.
Let me think. Well, have I ever told you about my army days? Back when I used to serve under a Danon master?
Yeah, but that must have been after you were already grown up, right? Do you happen to remember anything from back when you were younger?
Actually, I remember I had a kid with me.
You had a kid?
No, of course not. The child's father was another soldier. Back in those days, we risked our lives for a master we'd never even seen. We just fought for them and didn't even question it. When that kid's dad died and I saw them sitting there crying, I felt this bitter, indescribable feeling. It was like I was drinking something toxic that I knew I shouldn't, but couldn't stop. It was strange. I never understood why I reacted like that. Soldiers died every day.
What it tells me is that deep down, you were the same man then as...
If you keep talking like that, you're going to embarrass me. I wonder whatever happened to that master and poor kid. No, you know, I just remembered that kid was good at sewing dolls. They gave me one once. As a good luck charm to protect me.
Dolls? I'm looking forward to breakfast. Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
What is this place?
Look! Over there! Looks like there's no backing out now.
Ah, the old roaring beast welcome, eh? No class.
Look sharp, everyone!
Full on rolling out the red carpet?
Yeah, some hospitality.
Can we all concentrate on fighting this thing?
Here I come!
Astral energy!
Take this!
Go for the weak point!
Drop from pain.
Ignite! In a bind! Go Dragon Form! Now I'm in the groove! Here I come! It's over! Now you see what I can do!
Waterfall!
No escape! An astral
That's my cue! Pierce Ether!
Shut him down! Eternal devastation!
It's weakened!
This ends now!
One more!
It's on!
By the power of
Not today!
annihilation! Holy
Sword Blade Alpha!
Burning strike!
Enough!
It was nice.
You're finished!
Burning
Laser
In here! Listen, marksman!
Dragon Form!
This way. Where are you going? Do it! Zara! Frozen!
Hammer!
Here's a healing arc!
Dragon Shell! I can carve through armor! Dragon Form! Now or never!
There's something in the tower!
Hey, hey! We didn't ask for a replacement!
Burning! Holy Lance!
Here I come!
Lunar corruption!
Dragon! Great! You pay for that!
Bring you back from death's abyss!
Eat this! I'll end you! All good things come to an end.
Let me help! Malevolent!
Double Demon Fest! Dragon Form!
Flare tornado! More where that came from! I'll heal you all!
Take this!
Photon blast! Illuminate healing circle!
Charge like that can easily be faced.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
It's over! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Form!
I never miss! Shining
It's on!
supernova! Annihilation! Raging cascade! I'll heal you all! In here!
You're done!
More
Dragon
healing
Form!
stockpile!
Not today! Away!
Photon
Dragon
blast!
Form!
Lunar blast!
Thanks! Eat this! Take this! It's over! Alex Form!
It's one! Reload!
Here I go!
Hey!
Dragon Form!
Hear my call!
It's
I'll
over!
be saving this way!
You're
Thunder field!
Denied! Now you see what I can do!
More where that came from!
All good
Here's a
things
hero!
come to an end. Dragon Form! You're finished! Dragon Form! Take this! It's time! Eat dirt! Now Dragon Form!
I'll be saving this way!
Take this! It's
Lightning
over!
orb!
Rolling in a bind!
More where that came from! Illuminate the dark!
This freaking does it!
Holy land!
You're finished! Swallow
I
down!
never miss!
Watch it!
Here's a healing arc!
This is you exceed!
Let me help!
I can do this all day! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Dragon shell!
I'll not in your dreams!
This should do it!
Armor is all mine! Healing plate astral energy!
Take
Lunar
this!
corruption!
Dragon Form! That freaking does it!
Flame of Juggle! Here's a healing raging storm!
You're mine!
Okay, I'm almost in
Won't save
High
you!
praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't complain.
Take this! Swallow down! I'm not done! Take arrow! Here I come! You're finished!
First aid!
Dragon Form!
Mega
Take this!
Annihilation! Now with that illuminate the dark!
Dragon
Holy
Form!
quiver! Holy
Freaking dust! Catch it out of this! What is this?
Hey, you okay?
I can still do this!
This one's mine!
Defenses are down!
More with that hit!
Do it! Remove!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Here's a healing arc!
The flaming...
That's one of them taken care of.
Should make things easier at least.
I'm not done! Burn in hell!
By the power of Vortex, lightning
Wait!
descends!
Something's happening!
They fused together? And became worse by the looks of it.
Is this its true form?
Here's a healing arc!
You're finished!
Anything normal, hold on! I'm
Dragon
in
Flow!
I'm all stuffed up!
Swallow
Hear
Day!
me! Flame of fury!
Dragon prepare to be sealed!
Illuminate the dark!
No further!
I'll run you through!
Dragon Form!
Holy liquid healing arc!
Dragon Form! I owe you one!
Holy liquid! Hear me! Flame of fury!
Dragon Form!
Oh, you are gonna pay for that!
This should do it! Stop! The
This
flame
one's
inside me
mine!
yearns to be let free! You're mine!
Bring you back
It's
to
over!
death a bit!
Armor won't save you! Dragon
So
Form!
fine not
too long ago.
Here's a healing
First
arc!
aid!
First
I owe you
aid!
one! It's over!
Dance in the wind!
Dragon
Here's
Form!
the arc! Air thrust!
It's
Free
over!
raging cascade!
Dragon Form! It's over! No further!
The waters of creation magic is there!
Dragon Form!
Crumble!
It's on! Eat
Here
this!
goes! First aid!
I really owe you one.
Thunder blade! Dragon dreams!
I can carve through all!
Illuminate the dark!
Dragon
Illuminate
Form!
the dark! Reload! Holy power!
It's too much!
I'm ready.
Eat this!
I'll run you through!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Here I come!
Do it!
Remove!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
We did it. Everyone hanging in there?
Just about. Though if we have to waste our energy on many more like that, I don't fancy our chances against Volron. We gotta try to conserve.
That sound again.
You must be worried we'll have a change of heart. He's certainly pulling out all the stops.
Alphen, I know it's hard, but we have to stay focused on moving forward.
I know.
Are you doing okay, Shion?
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
We don't know what else Volron's got up his sleeve. Be careful, all right?
I'll go check and see if the coast is clear.
What is it?
Oh, it's nothing. Just wondering what that was all about.
Huh?
It's just, you don't think Shion is acting kinda weird around Alphen, do you?
Like standoffish weird? Isn't she always like that?
No, not that. I mean, since we rescued her.
Then I guess. Maybe it's the identical ancestor thing.
Maybe. I guess that could be it.
You sure you're not reading into it? What? What'd I say?
Nothing. Just forget it.
I can never win with you. You know that?
Wonder if we're getting any closer to finding Volron.
I sure hope so.
We'll find him. And when we do, there'll be hell to pay.
This area's the grandest looking of the lot, and not a single soldier in sight.
So probably the place. This is it, everyone. We can't let Volron treat people's lives like toys any longer. We need to put an end to his tyranny here and now. Everyone ready?
Ready.
We've come this far.
Without question.
I'm nervous, but I know what needs to be done.
We've come for you, Volron! Did you really come all this way? Just so I could take you back over his dead body?
Bastard!
He dismissed them?
He must not think he needs them to defeat us.
Why have you been coming after me? Isn't it your ambition to become the winner of the crown contest? My ambition, you say? I have no ambitions. Since the beginning, everything was mine to control. Everything, including your life. Time I'm happy to see you.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
A lonely watery grave is all the burial you shall ever deserve. And yet, it wasn't without regret that I watched you sink beneath those waves. Now, I get to savor carving the life of your body myself.
So all this, kidnapping S.H.I.E.L.D., sacrificing those people, it was all just for your own satisfaction? To help pass the time?
I would not expect you to understand the tedium that absolute power lays upon you.
I've had it with your mad ramblings.
I'm here to take you down, Volron, and free those you've enslaved! Very well. I shall look forward to fashioning my throne from the remains of your existence. Today you will die at my hand, and I shall bask in your final desperate pleas.
Well, I look forward to disappointing you.
You're mine!
Swallow this!
Does that
Eat
hurt?
dirt! Reload! This one's mine!
Denied!
In here! I'll heal you all!
Take this! Dragon Swarm!
Healing circle!
Go away!
Stunt your feelings!
Take this! You picked the wrong fight! Dragon Swarm!
He just won't stay still. If you can draw his attention, I'll pin him down.
Steel! Annihilation! I'll be dead!
Take this! Here I come!
Now you see what I can do.
Now! Did we get him?
He's open. Let's go! No further.
Eagle Dawn! Air thrust! My astral energy eliminated the sun!
I'll run you through! I know you are.
Ready!
The enemy hears ours too.
We'll soon see about that!
I'm on a roll now!
I'm ready.
More with that eagle!
Take this! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
What's he
Now
planning?
this is enjoying.
This looks bad. We've got to stop him! Where are you going?
Dragon Swarm! It's over!
Once for all, no.
Can't end here!
There you are!
Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying. Take eyes on the ground! Here it comes!
Damn it! Don't take your attention off him either!
Is this what real pain feels like?
I'll heal you
No
all!
further!
Purge malevolent sword!
Not done
Healing
yet!
circle!
Things come to an end.
Require a hand. Glacial spear!
Here I come!
Wind vector! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
I'm on Dragon
Dragon Swarm!
In here! Freeze laser! More for the
It's over!
supply!
Strike! Dragon Swarm!
Heal force! More with that healing circle! Lightning descent!
Dragon Swarm!
Illuminate the soul! Transform the holy glimmer! Lightning descent!
Dragon Not done yet! Now this is enjoyable.
I'm an ever fit! Transform the holy glimmer!
Take this! That's far enough. Entertain me. The flame inside me yearns to be let free. This is over. Dragon Swarm! Take this! Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying.
What's this?
Burn! Enjoy. Dragon Tail! Start it! I can do without the pain. Dragon Swarm!
Far enough!
Dragon Swarm!
Again!
Hold on, prepare to be seared. No further.
Astral energy!
Say no more. Got him! It's all over. Volron. Now put an end to that death procession you're holding outside. Right now! You think this is over? What? Who do you think you are?
No, that's... How can this be? If Alpin's the Sovereign, how is it possible that Volron has that crest as well?
And if Volron's the Sovereign, then what was the point of the crown contest?
After everything we've witnessed, it would seem the whole thing is a ruse.
Bow before your sovereign.
What the hell are you?
How sweet your ignorance must be. You resent us being the only sovereign.
That's why you're after me, isn't it?
There is that, outright. But your grandest sin was unveiling your strength.
Sin? You use people as playthings. What right have you to speak of sin?
Sin is for the weak. The powerful care only for domination. One never asked for rules.
No one did.
What do I care of your wants? You are but a mote of dust in the light.
Alpin!
I'm through taking orders from tyrants.
I'll bring you back from death to this! Confiscated!
Unleash lightning!
Dance in the wind!
I'll bring you back from death to this!
You're done!
I can't heal you forever! Sorry.
Stay away from my friend!
Just what the doctor ordered!
Double demon fang! Unleash lightning! Dragon form! Show you true power!
Can't get out of this!
Here, let me help!
Eric, I owe you a bonus! Go!
Annihilation! Lightning!
Sword Red Alpha! Here I come! It's over!
Tempest Swirl! Here I go! I'm only getting my raging cascade! Flame of fire! Hear my call!
Is this what your pain feels like? Look at me.
This is my fault.
You bleed and fight!
This one's mine!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Unleash lightning!
Now or never! Resonate with the
like
earth!
this.
In a bind?
Far enough!
There! Captivity!
Unleash
It's not too late to bow out.
I'm not looking to get our tails handed to us.
That's exactly... why.
Unleash lightning! You're mine! Dragon form!
Take this!
I will show you true power! Dragon form! I couldn't make it in time.
I can carve through armor!
Nothing gets by me! Far enough!
Can't get out of this!
Mega Ray! Steering split!
Resonate with the earth! Take it! Dragon Form! Unleash lightning! Double Demon Fang! Another! Dragon Form! Can't move! On your knees! Resonate with the earth! The light one! It's go time!
I'll bring you back from death abyss!
Eric! Everlasting jump! Negative
Where
gate!
you
Not
going?
on you! Resonate with the earth! I'll smash you!
Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I'll
Know
bring you
your
back from
place!
death abyss!
Dragon Form!
Here!
Kneel
Resuscitation!
before your sovereign!
Here's a healing orb! First lightning orb!
This one's all mine!
Dance in the wind!
Take this! He's about to attack! Yes! We need to stop him! Dragon Form! I prove something! All others shall be banished! Solar Blade! On your knees! Dragon Form!
Pierce the eagle!
Try harder! Now we're up! You pay for that! Let us take to the fray! From beyond!
Could this be the true power of a sovereign?
What is this? Strike! Captivity! Dragon Form! From beyond! Imbue them! Dragon Form! You bleed and now you see what I can do!
I'm also dance in the wind!
Dragon Form! Can you take it?
Denied!
The flame inside me yearns to be let die already! Burn in hell! Here I come! It's over! Unleash! Great! Dragon Form! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! I shall be the ruler of all things!
I never miss! Arcane waterfall! Dance in the wind!
Kneel before your sovereign!
Recover!
Thanks! I'll smash you!
Illuminate
This was all mine!
Resonate
with the earth! Dragon Form! Here! Burn! Dragon! Run!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! What do you think you can do? This guy's still standing? Victor, the throne, everything finally belongs to me! I have seen clouds. Whosoever crushes those who fall at his feet are next!
Is it over?
Yeah, I think so. There. We finally collected all of the Master Cores. So what do we do now?
It is said that bringing all the Master Cores together in one place should form the Renis Alma.
So, now we put Shion's with the rest.
With that, we can finally free her of her thorns.
What's going on? Are we missing something?
We can't be. So why isn't it?
Alphen! Behind you!
Shion, are you the maiden?
What is this? Why is this happening?
What the? The Master Cores!
Is that darkness? A Dark Master Core?
Renis Alma!
The Renis Alma. It's here.
What's going on? The Renis Alma's only supposed to consist of the 5 Danon elements.
What do you think you're doing?
She disappeared?
What in the world just happened?
Is it over?
No. It's only just begun.
A month has passed. For the time being, we decided to stay put in Ganeth Haros. Even with their lord toppled, we had a long way to go before the people of Pelegion would be liberated in their hearts and minds. Lenegus hung ominously over our heads. We knew we'd need to deal with it sooner or later. We still had so many questions. The two sovereigns, the Red Woman and the Renaissance, the present and the past of 300 years ago. Not to mention what happened to Volron's body after his defeat. Still, we were determined to keep fighting. I had my hands full taking care of everything. But in some ways I was kind of grateful to be so busy.
Are you all right? You looked like you were spacing out there.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. You need something?
It's about that citizen's petition. I was coming to talk to you about it.
If I'm being honest, I think the problems of this realm's Danans hit close to home for me.
Oh?
You saw how things were in Menancia? We might have put way too much faith in Dohalim, but at least we could still think independently.
The people of this realm weren't even afforded that much basic dignity.
I don't know what kind of future the people here are going to ultimately choose. But whatever it is they decide, I want to help do my part so they can make that decision of their own free will.
You mean like how the Danans and Renans of Menancia chose to remain committed to coexistence? It'd be nice if this was a step towards that dream.
That's another issue altogether. At the very least, I want to believe all our hard work will pay off in the end.
Yeah. I guess we can only focus on what we can do right now and take it from there.
I'm going to go on ahead. Would you mind talking to Shion for me? Once you're ready, we'll meet up at the castle entrance like usual. We can talk more there.
Right. Got it. Shion's been hanging out in the observatory a lot lately. Let's see if she's up there.
Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renaissance, right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegus. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renis Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are
Don't. It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Volron. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Kisara said she wanted everyone to meet at the castle entrance. Guess I misread the landing.
I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it. Hey, Shion.
Don't.
I'm
I'm sorry.
Because of your thorns, you mean?
No, you don't understand.
If it isn't your thorns...
It's just...
In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay?
Misread the landing. Oh, it's you two. I suppose that makes me...
We better get a move on or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished... I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red... And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final Master Core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shion's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Were it any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was... different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Ganya.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your rations? Did you not get yours?
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly.
Oh, right. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with them. What is it exactly?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like that. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills. But not every...
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so...
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore.
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
It's a reflex that was quite literally beat. undoing it will take some time.
I know it's not their fault they're like that, but it's still irritating to deal with.
Hey, remind me.
What do you mean?
Could have fooled me. Lately it feels like everything we're doing ends. We liberated the people of Pelagian, but their hearts... As for Volron's cronies, we have...
You think I don't already know all that? We didn't shoot. Besides, you've seen all the same thing.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this.
I get...
The fight isn't over.
I'm just sick...
Stop. Spots.
Oh,
Armored
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of... For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's Danans. Without them...
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay in...
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any...
It's not completely out of the question.
The people here in Pelagian are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Is it just...
Last taste buds are still like a kid.
Don't make...
He has a...
Yeah,
What?
sometime.
Most likely, when our... At the top...
Is it...
It is. The flake...
Wow.
You can always...
I think Hoodle senses something.
Through this whole castle?
Oh, quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
Yeah. You've got a point, but...
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
Very well.
Well...
Hey,
Pardon me.
What the hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
doesn't seem that way. I almost think we're just damning from the town.
Whatever's going on, these are Volron soldiers. Watch yourselves.
Holy lightning! Downfall!
Begin!
Ready!
Dragon form!
Hear my call!
Dragon form!
Here's the evil!
The enemy wields arcs too.
We'll soon see about that!
Dragon form!
Get on in there together!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Luna Rondo! it! Impact Claw!
Yeah.
Hey.
You don't say.
Well...
Well?
How?
Oh, wow!
So then,
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
actually, they were abiding Renin hierarchy. Not me personally.
Well, either way, it solved the problem, and that's what counts.
You finally made it.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Geneth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing...
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us. Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die. Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But people refusing the hand life dealt them. People driven by hate, and I fought plenty of people who were all... But after a while, I came to realize that it's...
Then what the hell are we...
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to...
But that's what these Renans are doing.
Because I judge everyone by their... Because at the end of the day...
You're right, Alpha. It seems like people... But all that does is add... I want to help create a society. But if we try to do that with more violence...
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think.
Is that to say you trust...
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them.
Fair enough.
What's the matter, Kisara?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine.
Right. It'll take
Indeed. That is part of it. What do you think they're going to want once they realize—
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but
Lenegis aside, there's still
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence?
Of course not. And if we don't, there's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. But there is one thing, whatever we do to finally end it.
So...
Law's right.
But we have to at least try to change.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest, but all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around. A little longer. There might still be people. Who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind will only ever think about good, happy things for one.
Maybe.
Well... Hey! Got it!
Huh?
I see someone who looks troubled about something.
A little compassion can make all the difference.
Oh? What?
Nice.
Right. Got it.
Just a...
Great!
Great.
Hey. Oh. Hey.
Yeah. Hey.
Alvin! She owns stuffing bread with marble curry!
Now I can eat this every day.
Jeez, Shion, you're hooked on that stuff.
Hoo-hoo-hoo. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Hoo. Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Where are you going?
Since when do I...
I wasn't saying that you do.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can... At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes.
I know that. But our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shion?
Look, you're right.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault.
Then why?
Please just drop it.
All right.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's...
Well... Huh? Got it! Boomy! Boo!
someone's calling out for us.
They could have something they need from us.
Oh.
Well,
Huh?
that's... yeah. Yeah.
Yeah!
Not in the castle, not in town. Where did he go?
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Did we really just spend that much money?
No way! Alright. Having to inform a mother her son died isn't easy. Thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
Sorry.
Yes.
Alright.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but...
It looks like... she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There's Zoogles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
Yes.
What?
Hmm?
I'm sorry.
Good. Right.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made the... Stop fighting with each other, right? However you managed it, you knocked some sense into Rinwell and Dohalim, and that mother.
Yeah. I can see my decision to travel with you was well made.
That's a big Zoogle.
Yeah, I'm not sure we can take it. Something...
I don't... My peep... After all... But then
I hear you.
When it comes...
You can't...
No, I never... But...
An opponent like this should be easy.
This
one's all mine.
There you go! Don't let up!
This one's mine!
You're mine!
The enemy is ours too.
You'll soon see about that!
Dragon Form! Not today! No further! You're mine!
It's weakened!
Now this ends now! Dragon Form! You're mine! You're finished!
Thunderblade! Illuminate the dark!
Rising water!
Only getting holy
Resonate with the earth!
Here's a healing heart!
On you ready and rarely!
Annihilate surrounding us!
Dragon Form! Here I
The
come!
armor won't save you!
You're finished!
Where are you going?
Not today! Here I
Here's a
come!
healing heart! On first aid!
It's over!
Elusive
deity! I'll face you!
Hold on to your arc!
Here
I come!
Dragon Form!
Tempest!
It's over!
A banana! Let's go!
A thrilling performance! Elusive deity!
Let's have
Sword Rain Alpha! Wide open!
Won't escape me!
Sword Rain Alpha! Begin! Take this! Elusive deity! Here I come! Tornado Drive! Dragon Stop!
Right. Pain.
Sorry. I didn't want to put you out.
What are friends for? We can't depend on one.
You're right. I'll bear that in mind.
Be let free!
Now
you see what I can do! You're mine! No escape! Dragon Form!
Far enough!
Banana! Let's go! Freeze Lancer! Dance in the wind!
Can you take
Feel!
it?
I'll be
Can you
saving
take
this
it?
one!
Where?
You going?
Blah, blah, blah! That's Lunar Blast!
No! Can't end here! I couldn't make it in time.
Will this help?
Raging Storm!
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with life. Resuscitation! Power still not through yet. Another incantation ruined. I'll smash you! In a bind?
Holy Land! Got it!
Dragon Form!
Never fail!
All mine! I'm not done!
Nothing gets by me!
Thunder Field! Gemini! A banana! Let's go!
You're mine!
Field!
Take this!
Stop
You picked the wrong button!
I'm out of ammo!
Dragon Form!
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
It's over!
Dance in the wind!
You're mine!
More Elusive
deity!
I never miss!
I'll
Illuminate
save you! You're finished!
I'll
Smash you!
Elusive
fluidity of your
music
is simply incredible.
Mind if I do?
Begin! Now, all is freely!
Take it down! It looks like you got this one covered!
It's on! It's over! Eat dirt! Dragon Form!
Here's the eagle! Here's the left! Arcade waterfall!
It's over!
Take it! Dance in the wind!
Dragon Form!
This is some punishment.
Stay away from my friend!
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword and with my sword.
They're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Manuel!
I'm not scared! I'm totally fine! Here goes!
Here I come! From
Not
beyond!
on my watch!
this vanquished soul! Not today! You're down!
Is this what real pain feels like?
Arts are being interrupted. Heal! From beyond!
Hear my call! Blood! Will this help?
This should do it! Take
Healing arm!
I've used too much.
Got some fight left in me.
Thank you.
Lancer! Alright, it's showtime!
Take this! It's in your hands now.
You'll pay for that!
This medicine works as
I can
promised.
handle it.
Order won't save you!
Far enough!
Annihilation!
Dragon Swarm!
I'm almost
I'm not
impressed.
done!
High praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away. Burning strike! Glacial spear. Death. Can't be happening.
I'm not done yet!
I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term... What?
What's that noise?
Alvin, this is bad! Look at the sky!
Huh?
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is... transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsif, too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelegion.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renin top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganeth Heros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What's gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do what we...
Hey. I bet the whole of Dan is losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms.
It's too calculated. As if whoever's behind...
The people of Pelegion seem pretty unfazed.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak.
Something's...
I don't... My people, after... But then
I hear you.
When it comes...
You can't let your...
No, I get... I never... But... Where are these Forland Mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Latu marshlands.
I don't remember there being...
No.
You don't... Steak? Good.
Sure.
Perhaps you shouldn't have gotten your...
Huh?
Right. We've reached our destination. I feel like somebody's watching us.
Yeah!
Sure.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
We should be able to cook here. About time we call it a night?
Indeed. One should never underestimate the power of beauty sleep.
Odd. I never thought you would care.
Hey, Kisara. Have you noticed how Shion...
Seems to be grappling with something all by herself?
Yeah, she's been acting differently around now that Alphen's regained his memories and his sense of pain. In which case, it makes sense that she'd be feeling out of sorts.
You're wondering if there's any...
Shion said something to me once. Something that helped me move. The only problem is, even if I did have the...
Shion's not to mention...
But...
For the time...
I hope...
So if Volron is the lord of the water realm, then it's probably safe to say he has some water ability.
He and Alphen couldn't be any more different. It's like they were practically...
Looking back on it, in both of our previous encounters, he's only ever fought us with his...
And yet, even with only his blade, he still managed to over...
Yeah, that...
It'll be okay.
Shion?
It's nothing.
Still, if it's not fruits of Helgen he's using, then how do you...
They didn't look like they'd been threatened.
It could be something else, like a...
But that would mean...
Nothing bolsters a loyalty is... As for what...
But...
You just saw it for yourself. And think back to when I was your lord. If I...
Dohalim.
My apologies.
No, you're...
All lord...
Fear.
No wonder there's no remaining signs of a So, any ideas what the...
Your guess...
This city...
I know what you...
I've long made, despite its...
I say we've...
All of...
They did it...
And I bet...
The only...
Being asleep at best. Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? What's wrong? Something...
Yeah, it's just... deep.
Of course.
See, and... Even though I...
Rinwell, it was Almadria who...
How...
This man... I have a...
What do you...
There was all... But even no... Second. On you, Sure, they knew what...
Because...
Sorry.
No. But after... So I'm...
Not at...
Night, everyone.
Do we have enough food stocked up?
This flavor.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
I'm looking forward to breakfast. Morning. Ready to head out?
Guess I misread the landing. Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Armored soldiers!
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
Oh, glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms, and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free!
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
This one's mine.
Eat this!
Not in your dreams.
An astral...
That's my cue.
Armor won't save you!
Shut him down!
Here's the
I'm not done! Burn! Dragon form!
I owe you one.
Negative ball!
Get on in there together.
Dragon form! Dragon form!
I'm out of ammo.
Dragon form! You're mine!
Resonate with the earth!
Dragon form!
Illuminate the network. Holy Land.
We've turned the tables on them.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
You're mine!
I can carve through it!
If it's in the sky, it's mine. Do it.
How fascinating.
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go.
Was that a new skill I saw back there?
Indeed. Well, sort of. Actually, it's a family staple harkening back 8 generations.
Maybe you can just write all this down?
Tell me.
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Danon master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer.
A Danon master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Danon.
Really? We used to have our...
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's incredible.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then.
Dohalim's fighting style is... what's the word I'm looking for? Subdued? No...
Do you mean elegant, perhaps?
Yeah, that's the word. For better or worse, you can definitely tell he's cut from posh Renan cloth.
And he's not just skilled with the staff either. He can also use astral arts, including healing ones. I can see how he made it to the position of a lord.
You flatter me. But my fighting techniques merely come from a style that aims to conserve energy by minimizing body movement.
Is that why you wait until the last second before you dodge attacks? To avoid unnecessary movements?
No, I do that to sharpen my senses. I find that doing so is an effective means of drawing out my innermost strength.
Oh yeah, I've noticed you look stronger and strike out with your rod more after you dodge attacks. Guess that's why.
Still, it's a risk. Don't you ever worry you'll dodge at the wrong moment?
Then, it'll be just as well.
Huh?
It's nothing. Let us continue. This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see what I can do. you've noticed it.
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shia.
I never thought you, of all people, would...
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis, as we make our way along.
And you're saying it's related to
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the One would think after losing the Renasalma, she would be... There's also the matter of the power that she inherited.
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the...
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events on... You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renans had dark...
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen... Let me be clear. I do not intend to... Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what...
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them.
The remnants of Volron's forces.
Possibly.
Waiting.
Even though they act more like worshippers than subjects. They're
either that...
Who they're convinced and expectant, that's way more...
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Volron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it, chosen to hide out here.
But with the entrance collapsed and exposed, they must have been forced to come out of hiding. This'll make us even more formidable.
How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to...
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renasalma, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be... thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
Dohalim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegis may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cislodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Shion's thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell. Are you worried about Xion?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk to her about it.
You and me both.
Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegis?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may...
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dana...
I don't know.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some...
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Xion and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before Pelagian.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... There has to be some reason for it, right?
Well, one thing the 2 of them have in common is that they're both Renans.
Okay, you 2. Put a pin in it for now. I know that we're in the dark about a lot, but for...
Yeah.
It sure got cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak.
Law.
Yeah, we're getting close.
Resonate with the enemy! You're mine! Dragon form! Strike!
In a bind, I can shatter any steel!
You picked the wrong fight! I'm ready! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Resonate with the enemy! Got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
If I do! Hit! Razor do it! Astral energy!
Say no more! That astral energy was incredible!
I gave it every... everything I had.
We made it to Cyslodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
It looks like we can control it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
Are you okay, Law?
Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why I'm focused on what's ahead of me. You?
Yeah. I'm going to...
Same here.
Oh, good. We can cross through here.
Stop! Who goes there?
My name is Alphen. We're not your enemies.
Did you say Alphen? Slap me silly, it really is you!
Forgetting someone?
Rinwell! Oh, glad to see you're doing okay.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though. Heck, enough of me, though. What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna end.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, I've got a big favor to ask.
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back, as soon as I saw you in the distance. So you beat all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must be a hero.
I just did what I had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganeth Heros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and rustle up some support. I doubt they'll have a problem sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, that'll give us a chance to do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out in the middle of the ocean. How do you even plan on reaching it?
By boat. We're about to go look for one.
No rest for the weary, I see. Hey, what happened to that mask you used to wear?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost it.
I sure never expected to run into Bregan.
Cyslodia's probably in good hands with him.
Yeah, now we can focus on finding a ship.
It's... freezing.
It's always like this in Cyslodia.
Menancia was most fortunate, I see.
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah, they're...
You? Yeah. Let's hurry.
What language was that? Lawese? I didn't understand a word of it.
Sorry about that. That was Patvo, an old friend of mine. What the?
A boat.
Especially still.
All will.
Let's
Just as well.
All I...
What the?
I think Hoodle senses something.
Do you see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Why?
Oh, yeah? Dohalim.
It'd be bad news if this had something to do with that.